Jesce Richt, R-I-C-H-T, versus AffinityLifestyles.com, Inc., DBA Real Water, LLC, case 831880. Let's go through counsel. Counsel for plaintiffs, please.
Hi, Your Honor. This is Brianna Switzler, bar number 15653, appearing on behalf of plaintiffs.
Okay. On behalf of Milwaukee Instruments, anybody? Whole Foods Market, please, et al. I thought I had someone from that firm.
Lew Brandon
Okay.
for Whole Foods and co-defendant United Natural Food West Inc., bar number 5880.
I do appreciate Costco Wholesale. No one? Okay, Real Water.
Good morning, Your Honor. Renee Green on behalf of AffinityLifestyles.com and Real Water, Inc.
Okay, and cross-claimant roles. Okay. Special Master Hale was always invited, but usually doesn't. Just want to make sure. Do not see him. Okay. Anybody else need to make an appearance on this case? Wishes to make an appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry. This is Elizabeth Lowell for Milwaukee Instruments. I apologize. I couldn't unmute. I am here.
Okay, we got you. Okay, taken care of. Thank you so very much. Okay, for today, what we really just had, so welcome back to state court. And what the court saw is this got remanded, it's back here. And what I received, which the only thing really that's on for, two things on quickly for today. Three motions to associate counsel. And realistically, when I was looking at that and looking at Supreme Court Rule 42, I was just trying to have a better understanding why the movement felt that there was a need under Supreme Court 42 to redo those associations. Those associations were granted pre-removal, and this hasn't been a year, but so let me hear the explanation real quickly, please.
Hi, Lew Brandon for defendant United Natural Foods on the motions to associate counsel. There might have been an error in terms of filing this motion to associate counsel. At some time in the past, I know there was a attempt removal to federal court, and I don't know during the shuffle whether or not this one was granted. So if this was already granted, then and it's already an order on the court, then we don't need to then go forward with these motion to associate counsel for these three individuals.
Okay, I show from, and you can double check, you might want to double check your entries, but look at the entries on May 9th. I'm sorry, I just misspoke. That was your newest motion. My apologies. Give me one quick second. Pre-removal. Okay. Orders admitting to practice 10/20/2021. Do you want to double check your side? I'll go on to the other one and then circle back to you. Documents 55, 56, 57 and 58, and 59 and 60. So I saw orders and I saw NEOs. It looked the same. If there's something different, I didn't see that you were presenting new information. If there is new information the court needs to consider, the court's more than glad to consider it. Just needed to have that understanding. Okay, so you want to take a look at that and I'll move to the other matter real quickly?
Sure.
Okay. So the other matter is defendant United Natural Food West Inc.'s motion to extend time to serve and leave to serve by publication. So, and by the way, hold on 1 second. Is that on also? With you all being remanded, some things I'm trying to make sure that all your motions got back down to us. So for the leave to serve, counsel, go ahead on behalf of the movement.
Yes, Your Honor. United Natural filed this motion to extend time. I did not see any opposition to this motion to extend time to serve.
Okay. And the court also kept this one on even though it was unopposed and could have addressed it under EDCR 2.20 because once again, since it's welcome back to state court, you all just recently were remanded back here. The court wanted to make sure that basically all pleadings and everything in the docket was completely up to date. So does anyone have a position that they have already filed that somehow did not get into the case that the court should be addressing? If so, please speak. Okay.
Your Honor, this is Renee Green on behalf of Affinity Lifestyles and Real Water Incorporated. Real Water did not oppose this motion, but we did want to inform the court that we are still confirming through the applicable parties who is providing the defense, whether one of the water entities is heard under the policy. And we support is that we make an appearance on behalf of Real Water Tennessee. However, we are confirming that, but we are not opposing the motion at this time.
Okay, so thank you for the informational aspect. Yeah, the court just wanted to make sure, like I said, fully appreciative that you all have a variety of different cases and a variety of different departments, and certain things are coordinated for certain matters, for certain of the cases in the related cases, and that these recently came down from the federal court. We're just trying to make sure we're all completely, our docket matches what you all think it should. So, anybody else wish to be heard? I'm seeing a negatory nod, so I'm not seeing anybody telling me yes. So then in this regards, the court's going to find it is unopposed. EDCR 2.20, defendant United Naturals motion to extend time and serve and leave for publication would be appropriately granted. Counsel, please confirm where you're going to publicize the notification.
Well, I think we moved for a Nevada periodical.
Right, I didn't see that you put a specific one, which is why the court was asking the question.
I think Nevada Legal News.
Okay, so as long as it's appropriate publication for purposes of getting the appropriate notice out to the parties. So Nevada Legal News in accordance with the rules for publication and the motion to extend the time to serve. Now, you had asked for your motion time to serve. Do you really need the amount of time that you've requested covering the publication? Do you need
60 days? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you've got the 60 days. I didn't have an opposition, so it'll be 60 days. Ensure that you please get the order into the court pursuant to EDCR 7.21 and to the DC 31 inbox in accordance with the administrative orders. Did you have a chance, counsel, by chance, to look at those prior documents on the prior motions to associate counsel and whether or not...
No, Your Honor, but I trust your review of it. I'll withdraw those motions.
Court, please do not remember it's each of the parties. You've got to tell me if you want me to have something heard or not. I'm more than glad to hear it. I just was referencing you some of those other ones. Would you like me to defer this to my Friday's chambers calendar? And therefore, if you think it needs to be withdrawn, you can send a notice of withdrawal. If you don't think it needs to be withdrawn, you can send a notice, but make sure you send it to all parties, right? CC to all parties, so there's no ex-party communications, and asking the court to review it on its Friday's chambers calendar. Would that meet your needs?
I think that works perfectly, Your Honor.
Gets you to the end of the day. Does anyone object to that?
No, Your Honor.
And that is, counsel, remember, as much as I can see who's talking, our JAV system doesn't have voice recognition, so please do identify yourself each time you speak.
Brianna Switzler, Your Honor, for plaintiffs. There's no opposition from us.
Ms. Green?
Your Honor, this is Renee Green. There's no opposition from Real Water.
Okay. No worries. Realistically, I'm just trying to do from a time efficient standpoint. I mean, I can have everybody wait while he looks it up, but it seems to me people would want to get their cases moved forward, and so it makes it more efficient doing it this way. So, okay, so we'll put the review about whether or not those pending motions need to be addressed. We'll wait till end of day to see if we get a notice of either withdrawal or notice that they do need to be heard. We'll get that taken care of. Thank you so very much. That should take care of. Is there anything else that anybody needs on pages 2 through 14? I know we're going to need to set you up for a status check to get you back on schedule to get trial dates and all those kind of good things done. I can give you a status check day to day, or we can just send you a notice. Do the parties have a preference?
This is Renee Green, Your Honor. Affinity Lifestyles and Real Water Inc., we do not have a preference.
Anybody else wish to be heard? Okay.
No preference, Your Honor. Lew Brandon.
Okay.
Brianna Switzer for plaintiffs. No preference, Your Honor.
Elizabeth Lowell from Milwaukee Instruments, no preference.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Since there was a 60-day day for the extension of the granting, I think it might as well just give you a date, because then you can notify if a new party comes in. It seems to me I should put you on August 25th for a status check. And if you all have not submitted a new case conference report or a new for trial dates or anything before that date. We're going to have August 25th, 9 a.m. Because I'm doing it at 9, so I can get some of my other 8:30 matters done first. 9 a.m. We'll do a status check to get you all back on track. Does that meet everybody's needs, or does someone need it sooner than that date? I was really trying to take into account that there's a publication notice that's going to go out, and that needs the 60 days.
That's fine, Your Honor. Lew Brandon.
Either other counsel wanting to set forth a position, one way or another?
Brianna Switzler, Your Honor, and that's fine with us as well.
Elizabeth Lowell, Your Honor, August.
Lowell.
Renee Green, Your Honor, with the appearing real water parties. That is fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Missing
Elizabeth
one.
Lowell, Your Honor, August 25th is fine.
Okay, 2 friendly reminders, and this is for, first reminders can be to everyone. I'm having extreme non-compliance with Administrative Order 22-7. It's been Administrative Order 22-7, which I'm sure everybody has read from April 29th. Remember looking particularly the entirety of the administrative order, but particularly take a look at pages 5/6 on audiovisual appearances and how they have to be filed and notice thereof. I'm not going to call people out individually, but you need to have those done if you're wishing to appear audiovisually. Additionally, remember on business court cases and multi-party cases, you must appear at least audiovisually. Please feel free to read the order from the court. So next time, folks, make sure, okay? We do appreciate it, and we are moving on. Thank you so very much. Okay, we are going to